Hey all, how are we? Welcome back. So we got another phone here now. So this phone is currently not even turning on, nothing, there's no sound on it. So this guy really wanted it done, so he couriered it to us and said, hey man, it may just need a new screen, because he could still hear a little bit of sound, but since 2 days he hadn't been hearing anything. So what I've done is I've taken the back off. The back is a glass, so you want to be extra careful while taking it off, as we don't want to cause any kind of damage to the back, otherwise you've got to replace it. This bit is bit steel, so you want to hit this from here and this will just come off nice and easy. All good. And after that we want to unscrew these screws. Let me grab a pointer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is the cable to unplug, and this is the other cable. So once these are unplugged, you want to take it out and the speaker comes out with it, so you want to unscrew that. Just take it out as a one piece, so it's nice and easy. And this is your wireless and speaker. Good, so we're going to put that on the side. Screws, they're pretty much all the same, just make sure these screws are the same on here when you take it out, because sometimes some of the phones they go out of it. So we're going to make sure we take this cable out, the ones that are going to charging port. Good. Let's see if we can actually restore it. Unplug all the cables out. And what we're going to do is we're going to actually test if it's actually going to turn on with the new screen temporarily. So we're just going to grab a new screen. Alright, the moment of truth, we've got a new screen here for us, and we're going to plug that right in here. Just want to be careful with the cables, bro. Once it's done, you broke the whole screen. The screens are quite expensive for them, so we want to make sure it's nice and in, and we want to make sure we get something on it. Nothing. Let's press this a little bit now. Nothing at all. Let's see if we can plug it into charge, just in case if it's flat, but we already removed the cable out, so we might actually have to plug that cable back in. So that's the sub at the bottom. Should have done that before. So even if we get a charging sign, that means it's going, no issues at all. Ta-da, here we go. So we can restore it. Let's get to it. So it's just sitting flat. You might want to test. Alright, so just going to open up the port and transfer it to the new screen. So we might as well just remove it first. So you want to make sure you align the screws according to what you want to. I usually find it easier just to remove the cables, because once these cables break, they're really hard to find. They have to come from China all the way back. So you're going to remove this SIM tray. Where are we? Just pin out. There you go. Right, and make sure all the SIM trays, everything, just keep it in one box. So if you've got another repair going on, you don't mix the stuff up and then lose some of it. So once the box is empty, it's easier to know. So you want to lift it up a little bit from here. And there goes the whole charging port. And should be just unscrewed. Unplug the volume cable. And the moment of truth. So this thing comes out. This is where the earpiece is. So just check what's not on the other screen. Just transfer it over from here. So you may actually want to keep this screen, because these screens do still have good parts in it, like volume cables and everything that may come handy in other repairs, because those parts, like, no one sells those parts. Barely anyone would have those small parts because they barely break, but when they break they can be a pain. Alright, there comes your earpiece. Nice earpiece actually. There's just a little bit of close up here. You got a proximity sensor here, and you got an earpiece plugging right into it, so if this thing breaks you might have to actually remove the earpiece. No, this whole piece needs to be replaced, as you can't buy them separate. But really nice. It's good to see. So those ones you want to apply a little bit of alcohol on it, the isopropyl spray. And the camera is slightly tricky, so you want to be a little bit careful when removing the camera as well. So we want to first remove the main board. Just lift it up. There it goes. Really nice. Actually, if you want to just remove the camera, just change the camera, just remove that. Nice and easy. There's a bit of a close up to the main board. Really nice. Great design actually. They're actually kind of getting on the way with the Apple, like in the old days Apple used to have a great designs inside. Now pretty much every company got it. With it, so we're going to spray a bit of an IPS prop on it. That's going to lose up the glue in there. Just don't want to damage it. The screen already had it, so it doesn't matter about it. Spray a little bit of good amount on it so it gets under it. And let's see if we can get the camera out. So we're going to be a little bit careful, otherwise we're going to end up breaking the camera. Go. So we're going to do it slowly from this side. Here it goes. A little bit. There it is. So no damage to it. It's a really nice camera. Look at that. We got a bit of connectors on this side. So they have actually well designed S21 Ultra. Alright, the toughest part, which everyone hates now, is the cap battery. So it should be well in now. And what we're going to do is we're going to do it slowly. If you puncture the battery, if you do it too hard, you can actually easily puncture the battery. And if you get a problem like the battery isn't lasting good after the repair, or it's keep dropping in percentage, so that means you kill the battery. So see the good amount of that, so we want to leave that aside. Had a good amount of chemical in. So you're going to clean that off here. That's out. Sweet, nice and easy. Here comes the new screen into play. All we got to do is put back everything as it was, where it came out from. So we're going to first of all remove those baggy stuffs out of it, whatever you call it. Oh man. Alright, there goes the main board first. We already have a vibration motor and everything in, so should be alright. Oops, be careful with the cable. A little nasty cable. By the brake, just take it out of the old screen. Just do it in. Connect all the cables nicely. This cable I like to put in later when the battery is in. And here goes the battery. Lost a bit of a glue, so we want to apply some of the glue pads on it. I got some of those iPhone glues, phone tapes. So just going to apply that over here to apply a bit of sticky texture. Otherwise they'll be floating in and we should have another Note 7 problem. Exploding batteries. There it goes. Fantastic, that closes in. here goes the. You can actually use those T8000 glues, the T7000, but I personally don't like it, and I actually wouldn't even say using it because they can cause a bit of a ugliness in it. It just doesn't look good when someone takes it out, and the first thing they say is, who the heck repaired it? And I'm going to put that charging port back in there. Be careful, it clicks in. These cables are super easy to damage, so we want to be a little bit careful. So that one clicks in. You want to be careful that you don't damage the board connector. That's super small. If it focuses, doesn't want to focus, okay. But this connector is super small. Here it goes. Goes main one. Just clicks in, nice and easy. These guys are super hard to handle because they just stick everywhere and they just get stuck in vacuums, just pain in the ass. So I prefer to keep them at one place, and whenever I just throw them in a bin right away. I don't like them sticking around. Let's shut the camera. Yep, sweet. Looks all good. Right. You want to make sure there's no screws sticking underneath the foot, because sometimes there's a screw that these ones have a magnet in it, and there's a screw that's sticking under, and as soon as you punch it in, it breaks something. Has happened with me in the past, so you want to be a little careful. Here it goes. At this time, because I know the phone is flat, so what I do is I actually leave it plugged in so it gets enough charge when we're done with the repair, because all those things are, well, I'll probably plug that one in first as well, and then I would actually leave it plugged in until I'm assembling the whole phone. In that case I got enough time to, otherwise I've got to wait for another 5 minutes to give it at least 1% charge to turn on. So I personally like to just plug this in here. In that case I don't have to wait for another 2 minutes or so, and I can just get on with the other stuff. Come on, doesn't like behaving, eh? Alright, I'll put 2 screws in. It's going to align it for me. There goes. Just one left on the top. That goes in, I think. Yep, should be nicely in. Well, that moves kind of funny. The movement doesn't look good. No, it's not damaged. It's not proudly clicking. Oh, that's better. Yeah, that's better. Right, now we could plug it into the charge and we can fix the port and just assemble it. This is the main screw. If you get an overheating issue, then that. Alright, we're back with it. Sorry guys, got to do other stuff as well, eh? It's a tough life when you want to make some videos and do other stuff as well. You have to take a good time out, eh? So, hey guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave me a comment actually. What do you guys want to see after? And then we'll do other repairs on what you guys want to learn about this industry, repairing, and other stuff as well, like dealing with customers. What you guys may have been saying, something really hard to deal with the customers, let me know in the comment below, and I'll try my best. On my perspective, I'll tell you what I do in that situation, because there's some of the things like when your customer says that, oh man, I'm done. I used to get into that situation as well, but did a bit of a R&D and tried a few things worked out. Let me know what you guys want to easy with, but mostly if you got terms and conditions on your website, it helps a lot, definitely. Probably you don't want to be too cozy with the customer as well. Like if you know they're wrong, you want to tell them, hey, this is what it is, and get along with it, to be upfront. But hey, where you are wrong, just be upfront. Hey mate, sorry, simple, I'll fix it up. So if you don't do it and they take it to somewhere else, and they tell them the truth, because other repair guys know what can go wrong, then you got a customer that you lost, and you lost him forever. And he's going to probably tell other 20 customers that, hey, don't go there. So no point in doing that. So let's put the SIM tray back in. But everyone does have a different ways of dealing with the stuff. So that's my way. But I'm not the best, I would say, because I still got a lot to learn. Definitely got a lot to learn. Always open. Let me know what can be improved. So you want to put a bit of glue in there, definitely, otherwise it's just going to stick out. But if these ones don't, like if we look at it now, it's already got 1%. It was dead flat from weeks, so it saved me a bit of a time, definitely. What I'll do is I'll apply a bit of glue on there. You can also heat this up and you reuse the glue in it, but I have seen in many ways they just bloody lift up the whole bloody thing. It's no good. You got a customer about, hey bro, it's lifting up. It's like, okay, let's have a look. But in many cases they worked well as well. So sweet, let's turn that on. Oh, it's already 2%. Look at that. Nice and easy. Looks super good. We want to make sure the touch is working, there's no dust particles in there. But no, it looks nice actually. Still a good phone. It kind of got, you can't tell it was broken. It looks mint to me. It does. But you guys let me know in the comment below, what do you guys think? And hey guys, sub to the channel would be fantastic. That actually motivates us to put some more videos up there. And look at that, it's working. So that's how I actually test the screen, if the touch is working or not. You just go into the emergency tab, you don't need to ask for the password. Fantastic. Well guys, thanks guys for watching the video, and leave me a like below and sub to the channel would be fantastic. And let me know if there was anything that I could fix or learn while doing that stuff different way. Would be great as well. But let me know in the comments below what will be the next video. But thanks guys, and have a lovely day.